Well, hello, everyone. This is Shawn1113, your host for the Shawn1113 Podcast Show. Thank you for joining me, wherever you are, wherever platform you may be listening to, like Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, iHeart Radio, and many other platforms that you can choose from, and also on Anchor.net and by Spotify as well. With that, we appreciate you. And by the way, we want to give you in advance a very happy Thanksgiving here in the United States. Hope everything does well for you, whatever. And be thankful for everything and anything. Anything in a world that's like, you know, in a world that you can get negative on. But just be thankful for everything you have, everything you got in this life. And that's all I'm going to say about that. With that, get to the NFL games, get to the one NFL game to watch and the college picks. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different. The FIFA World Cup picks. And I'm going to do that in a separate video. But first, the American football. The game to watch for me is going to be very interesting. And it's just Dallas and Minnesota. It's going to be the most interesting game of the week. For me, playoff implications in the NFC will take shape, are beginning to take shape a bit. It's a long way to go, going more than halfway toward the season. I do believe I'm going to go Minnesota straight up over 47.5. I'm forecasting that. But that's the game to watch there. With my college picks, that's beginning to take shape as well with the Oregon loss last week. Week 12, here's my picks and the over-under. SMU and Tulane, picking SMU straight up. Over or under is 65. I'm forecasting over 65. Duke and picking Duke. The over-under is 52.5. I'm going over 52.5. TCU and Baylor, picking TCU straight up. Over-under is 57.5. I'm forecasting over 57.5. Texas and Kansas, picking Texas. The over-under is 64. I'm forecasting under 64. Boise State and Wyoming, picking Wyoming. Over and under is 44.5. I am forecasting under 44.5. Oklahoma State and Oklahoma, picking Oklahoma State. Over and under is 64.5. Forecasting over 64.5. USC and UCLA. The over and under is 75. It's way too high. I'm forecasting under 75. And then Utah and Oregon, picking Utah. Over and under is 61.5. Going to go straight up Utah. And it's forecasting over 61.5. So the game to watch is Dallas and Minnesota this week. Now for my FIFA World Cup picks. And I'm going to go all kinds of group, which one will go. And then I'm going to pick the one that wins the World Cup. And if some of you have listened to my show, my podcast recently, I have made it clear which one I want. I'll remind you again. Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Out of that group, I'm picking the Netherlands and Ecuador. Group B, England, Iran, U.S., and Wales. I'm picking England and Wales to go out of that group. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Picking Argentina and Mexico to go out of that group. France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. Picking France and Denmark in Group D. Group E, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. Picking Spain and Germany to go out of Group E. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Picking Belgium and Croatia out of Group F. Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Picking Brazil and Serbia to go out of Group G. And then Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. I'm picking Portugal and Uruguay to go out of Group H. And for me, it's the long shot. Uruguay is my long shot to win the World Cup. U.S. I'm from the U.S. They might get in and then get out of the knockout stage. Might get in. France, I'll get on that later. Germany might go far because they have regrouped since 2014 when they won the World Cup. So it's Argentina. I give another outside shot with Japan, actually. Japan plays tougher than you think. So does Switzerland. But at the end of the day, and Brazil, I expect Brazil and France to go for the World Cup. I would not be surprised if Argentina goes for the World Cup. But I think those two possibilities there. And then England, or either England and France, goes to the World Cup finals this year. And Germany as well. I don't want to forget them. And then Uruguay might go far. But the winner of the World Cup to me will be France. They have a deep team right now. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Argentina, Brazil, Germany, England, Uruguay might go as far as the World Cup final. But my pick is France to repeat as FIFA World Cup champions this year. I mean, I could be as wrong as I can be, but that is definitely my guess for the FIFA World Cup as it starts in Qatar this year. Qatar. And that's my opinion about that. France will win the FIFA World Cup 2022. And that is the Shawn1113 Podcast Show. If you like what you have, if you actually like this content, please email me at Shawn47k.com. That's Shawn47k.com, or leave a voicemail message if you like. And with that, thank you for listening, and always stay encouraged no matter what.